For somebody who said, I just want to do vlog style podcast to herself, this is not gonna be that. All right, this is as high tech as we're getting. These are my show notes for the day. Hello, and welcome to the Plies and Hellhounds corner of the internet. I am your human host, Gabby, and you can find me everywhere online as Gabigailss, and my hand-dyed yarn at Plies and Hellhounds and pliesandhellhounds.com. This is episode 129. This is a Crafty Puppy Interrupted podcast coming to you from Southern Connecticut. Both the dogs are in the room, but hiding because it is windy out and therefore terrifying. I don't know if that was all of my info at the beginning, but we're just gonna go with it. I had this idea to do like a vlog style thing from now on. I've been watching a lot of Rachel Maksy. I can never say her last name. And I like her style of videos, but then I sat down and here we are. We're just in a different location. And yeah, we are high tech today. These are my show notes. Let's just get into it. I have no announcements. Nothing is happening. We are still in phase 2 of lockdown. We are in phase 1B of vaccinations in Connecticut, so that's good. And yeah, I left my house 2 days ago for the first time in like 2 weeks, so that was fun. Yeah, let's just get into it. Heads up, I have not done a lot of crafting. This is not going to be craft heavy for sure. So let's start off with what I'm wearing. I am wearing my Radvent cardigan made by Ambah O'Brien, and this is knit out of my Advent of Minis advent calendar that I did this past December, inspired by Throne of Glass. So I'm wearing that. I am also wearing my Baudelaire crop by Ellie of Skeinanigans and my plaid Edwardian walking skirt, because we're just going for like cozy librarian of a haunted library today. I didn't break out my usual table, so I have to hide all my coffee thing. Okay, I have no finished objects. I have worked on Jake's socks. I have to Kitchener a toe, and the first one is done, but I'm not totally sure where I put it. It's somewhere in the apartment. It's a single sock. I think you know what that looks like. I'm just not excited about socks right now. I just want to get these done so he has them. Sorry, I thought something was on my wall. I have sort of worked on my Bennet sister shawl by Lindsay of Larkspur knit. So I'm in the middle of the row. I am in the second section. This is the Wanderer's colorway by Narwhal Needleworks on her Ravenwood base. I don't know if she's dyeing anymore. I haven't checked, but I only see her at Vogue Knitting. I also haven't been to Vogue Knitting in 2 years. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm still in the first half. I really just picked this up on like Thursday nights when I have a Zoom dinner with some friends. Yeah, I'm not really watching TV shows right now. I just can't get into anything. And I'm not really watching YouTube videos, even though I just said I was watching Rachel's. There's nothing like drawing me to sit and work on this. Like I don't have any mindless down. Does that make sense? I just don't have, the knit joe's not really there. Like I pick it up every so often, but I'm in no rush with this. I'm just letting myself enjoy it. I do have Woodsy by Loco on her Spun sock base, and Rumor on the Suri Alpaca base by Lavender Lune for the second half. So I'm hoping working with this again is going to get me through the first half of the shawl a little bit quicker. But again, I'm in no rush. There's no timeline. And that's what I've been working on. That's it. I'm 14 minutes into this episode, if that, and that's it. That's it. There's no craft joe. Sort of. I'll get into it. Yeah, I'm not feeling crafty at the moment, but that's what happens. I have done some fun dyeing. A friend of mine got a bunch of undyed spinning fiber and asked if I would dye some of them up for her, and I was kind of feeling very about dyeing, but this definitely, it was a fun non-work dyeing experiment, so it definitely like jump-started dyeing inspiration. I did keep a couple things. She said I could keep some of the fiber, so I kept one full braid, which I'm not going to show you because I think I'm going to turn that into a color for something in the future. But this is she had a brown and like white or gray BFL, and so I over dyed it this color, and you can kind of see like the brown in, like this brown is the natural brown of the fiber, so I did keep a little smidgen of this BFL to spin. The spinning bug was there. I don't know if it's there anymore. Probably not. Maybe it is. If I actually sat down and spun, I'm sure it would come back. Yeah, that's honestly all my crafting. That's it. That's all I've been doing. It's been a lot of reading again and playing The Sims. There's a new gameplay out and I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe I'll get it tonight. It's paranormal and you can do seances and it just, so good. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep with the fiber stuff. I swear there will be content after this. I did open I got the full moon lunar calendar from Wild in the Woods for 2021. So it's a 20 gram mini skein. I got the rustic fingering. I don't remember the base. I have to go look it up on her website. It is a 20 gram fingering weight for every full moon of the year 2021. And yesterday, Thursday, January 28th, was the first full moon of the year. And it was the wolf moon. So I opened up the mini as one does, and it came with this adorable little paw stitch marker, cause wolf. And it's just this stunning bluish gray. Like it's definitely a cool tone gray. And oh, I love it. It's very January. I had an idea for this entire thing. I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember who I told. If anyone knows, I've texted so many people asking them if I told them what my plan was for this. But no one, I don't know who I told. I don't know. I had no idea. I don't remember if it was a sweater. I think I suggested a shawl, but I wasn't sure because I'm not really into knitting shawls. I definitely want this to be something, like I'm going to want to wear this all the time. And I mean, I only have one mini skein open, so I don't think I'm going to be able to cast on until at least March. That way I have an idea of what I can do. Not what I can do, but what I want to do. What I want to pair with this. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not one for buying mini skeins, but I'm also a sucker for anything witchy right now. I do want to try and get her advent calendar for December of this year. I've bought one advent calendar before and I split it with Adrian and that was great and I loved it. But I really, I want all of her stuff. I want it all. They're just... her whole shop just makes me swoon. So yeah, I opened this. That was lovely and I love it so much. I have them on a mobile in front of my window with dried flowers from the wedding and a piece of a stick I found in the forest, and the cat rubs up against them, so I think April's popping open. But yeah, that's it. That's all my fiber stuff. That's all my crafting stuff. 10 minutes and we're done. So with that, we're just going to lead into what else has been going on / what else I wanted to talk about. I don't have any I do have shop update news. I do have the book box, the first book box ever. I think I called it Plies and Pages because I'm so funny. Goes up for pre-order February 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern time. That is a Monday. And that is a box inspired by the Six of Crows series. Each box for all these books that will come out this year will have 2 skeins of yarn in the same base, both skeins, and then 5 to 6 or 4 to 6 small goodies that coincide with the book. And I am working with a ton of small businesses to put this together, and I am so excited to share these people. I have been half stalking their shops for a very long time, and I think this is the perfect time to do a collaboration with them, and they're all also very excited about it. So that is going up on Monday. I am also putting up the second Advent of Minis book for pre-order, so colors 4, 5, and 6 will be up on Monday as well. And yeah, I am hoping to get a shop update, an actual ready to ship one for February. I haven't had one in a while, but there is a ton of yarn in the shop, so if you are looking for anything, feel free to browse. And if you have any questions or want anything added to the die list for the future, just send me an email at hello@pliesandhellhounds.com. This is a, I might put timestamps in this. This is all over the place. Okay, so with that, let's get into everything else. Yeah, I have books. We'll do books first. I'll probably have to charge my battery between books and everything else. I have finished Six of Crows and the Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So good. So good the second time. I'm even more excited for the TV show, which is going to do her Shadow and Bone series and like pre-Six of Crows. So good. I love these books so much. The like variety of characters that she has in there and like their growth just between these two books and just, it's good. It's very good. It is young adult. There's barely kissing in here. So like this is definitely an actual young adult book series, but it's still so good. Like it still gets every point across. Oh, it's so good. Highly recommend. They're also stunning books. So I did read those. I am planning on reading Rhapsodic by Laura Thalissa. I think that is her name. I will put a thing because I can never show it on the Kindle here. I did finish Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight this morning. It's all smut. There's no plot. Like if there was an anti-plot, it would be this book. It's not. Just don't do it. It is a dark reverse harem situation. It is very dark. It is dark. Definitely read the reviews and the warnings because there are a decent amount of them. I will say everything's consensual, but it is very dark. It just, I skimmed through the like last half of it. There was about 6 chapters you could easily take out of this book and you wouldn't even know that they were missing. So yeah, not great. It was not great, but I finished it. It's done. It's book 9 of my year. I did also listen to When a Scot Ties a Knot by Tessa Dare, and that was just 4 hours of escapism fluff. That was delightful. Yeah, so quick recap on the books. It's only been 2 weeks, and Den of Vipers honestly just like broke my soul. It was awful. Don't read it. Don't recommend. I don't recommend. Yeah, so I'm excited for Rhapsodic. A friend of mine has started it and she said I need to read it, so I'm going to go through that trilogy and then start my ACOTAR reread for the 16th when A Court of Silver Flames comes out. I am budgeting 2 days a book. Maybe 2.5 days a book because I want to, knowing how many breadcrumbs Sarah leaves, I really want to like dive deep into these details, and I know I'm going to overanalyze it, which is fine. But yeah, beginning of February, that's it. I do have, our book club is reading The Danish Girl, and I have heard not great things about it, so I'm going to see if I can quickly listen to some of it, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. It doesn't sound good. Yeah. You know what? You just get bad books sometimes. We tried. I think they made a movie out of it. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I have been reading. That is what I'm going to be reading. And yeah, after ACOTAR, I want to read To Kill a Kingdom. Grace, I think, read that and she said it was really good. And it's been highly recommended to me. So I do want to read it. It is sirens versus humans, enemies to lovers. You gotta steal hearts. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yep. So the rest of that is kind of gonna be like stash stuff and introducing my new favorite child. So I'm gonna charge my battery and then I'm gonna introduce you to the love of my life. Okay, so we are trying a voiceover for the first time. I apologize if this is awful, but let me introduce you to my newest baby, Eleanor. Also, side note, I am using the tiny microphone because I have no other microphone. Moving on. This is Eleanor. She is a 1910 to 1915 Singer Model 66 machine. I believe it's called the Red Eye. I could be mistaken. I'm still doing some research on her. A woman in my knit group had it and offered it up to anybody who would like to give her a new home. I obviously had to say yes because there is still no chill. I did go through and wipe down all of her wood pieces with a little bit of water and then some Murphy's oil just to get all of that grime out. She really was not that dirty for being in somebody's house for who knows how long. I did wipe down the machine itself with just a Kleenex and a little bit of water on the recommendation of a YouTube channel. I will try and link to it, but he restores old machines. So I figured he had some good advice. As far as I can tell, everything is in really good order. She does need to be oiled, and she does need to get a new bobbin plate cover. She runs really smoothly though. I will try and put like a little clip of her. No, I won't. I won't do that at all. Here is little details of her. Everything just looks really good. There's a little bit of varnish, but you know, for 100 years over, that's not bad. She is treadle powered. There is a cable that will run over that larger wheel up to the machine, and everything down here, it's so smooth. It just needs a little bit of cleaning up, and I will be oiling this as well, although I don't think it needs it, but better safe than sorry. Just I can't with the details. Again, I will be ordering a bobbin plate for it, and I will be ordering a new leather cable to connect the two, but as far as I know, she is fully functional and ready to go. And yeah, this is Eleanor. She was free. She asked our knit group if anybody would be interested in her. She was going to list her up on eBay, but there was such a variety of like price ranges for machines and tables like this. I think if she did, she could have gotten a very good amount of money for her. She is in great condition. There is minimal like wear and tear. I mean, like for her age, she looks really good. She just needs some oiling. I think I might have to play a little with the tension spool things over here. I haven't found like any directions or anything for this. I haven't figured out. I haven't tried to thread her yet. I think I'm going to wait for the bobbin plate to come in, which I have ordered off of eBay. A couple companies still do make the plate, so I'm hoping it fits. A couple of people have said that they make the metal thicker, so I might have to just grind down the lip that will go closest to the needle so there's no gap there, which is fine. I can do that. And I've ordered a new cable, a leather. I have the old one, hold on. So it is a basically like piece of leather rope that connects this wheel down to the bottom treadle, and it's held together with just like a little metal hook. So I think I'm going to order 2 of them. I haven't ordered this one yet, but I'm going to order 2 just to have a backup and a little set of these metal hooks to connect them. And yeah, give her a good oil, and yeah, and like the desk is in really good condition too. There's minor scrapes, there's a little bit of paint, but I love her so much. So like there is a sewing bug, but it's a tentative sewing bug because I have to, you know, learn how she runs. So I'm not diving into any projects, but I do want to make something on her. I think my first project is a little something. Jake and I are moving in March, so we have been going through everything. We have gutted our closet. We have taken boxes of stuff to Goodwill, put it up on like Facebook Marketplace, just gone through everything. And he has this vest that is usually his like formal attire / like slightly fancy attire, and he no longer fits in it, but I also don't fit in it. I had a giant fear that I would, but I don't. He no longer fits in it. It's also very old. It's like at least 10, maybe 12 years old, but it's still in really good condition. So my plan is to take this apart and size it down so it fits me and just add some like bust darts, and like it's got real pockets. So my plan is to do that because I am just diving full force into this dark academia look that I want, that I need to have at this moment. And I haven't had a vest in a long time. I think the last time I had one was when I was working at Bertucci's because I needed some variety in an all black wardrobe. That was for work and not personal reasons. So that is my plan. Yeah, I don't have any patterns in mind. My plan, I think, is to just take everything apart. It is lined with this blue and white gingham material. Open the buttons. I don't know when I'm gonna do this because I've also packed up all my sewing stuff and then I found her. So it is lined with this gingham material. So my plan basically is to just take this all apart, or at least take the seams apart, the side seams and the shoulders, because I'm gonna have to bring it up. I'm gonna have to narrow the armhole, take it in everywhere, and I think add some darts. That way it's pretty form-fitting. But that is my plan. I don't know if I'm gonna look for a pattern to reference. I don't think I have a vest pattern like on hand that I could look at, but I feel like my sewing knowledge is enough that this is a simple enough project. I could do it without, like, just do it by, I buttoned that wrong. I could do it just by like trying it on and stitching as I go. So I'm so excited for her. I love her so much. And because she is a singer and I've only had singer machines, all of my bobbins fit into her, so I don't need to get new bobbins. Even though I do have, I think it might be Janome, but I think there is a singer that uses the like very wide and thin bobbins because I have them in my grandmother's stash, and she used Janome and singer machines, I think. I don't remember. So I don't need to order new bobbins for her. All my bobbins fit. I'm just so excited. Oh, I love her so much. And she comes built into the table. And there she is. That's Eleanor. I have high hopes for her. Yeah. Probably not a great time to pick up an entire very heavy cast iron table with a sewing machine in it, but I don't care. I love it so much. Jake asked if I was going to bring it up to my parents and store it there until we moved, and I know if I did that, I would never get it back. It would live there forever. So yeah, that's Eleanor. I love her so much. I'm so excited to see how she goes. I love her so much. I will try and document as much as I possibly can. I think when as I get things, I'll probably show them. I might do a whole video on it. I don't know. Maybe once she's up and running, I'll do a video on like the first project I make with her. So I'm sure there is some footage in here of me cleaning her because I did take some footage while I did that. So yeah, that's Eleanor. That's my newest child and she's my favorite. All other children are abandoned now. Sorry guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I might do a video separate on my stash as I pack it up and kind of like how I organize it, how I used to store it, how I do store it now. And yeah, I'm not sure how I'm packing it up. I have been using mini skeins as packing peanuts for our glassware. So part of my stash might just become cushioning for fragiles because I've got a lot of cushioning back here for packing things. That's it. It's gonna be a short bout. I'm gonna go do work things and dream about Eleanor for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, thank you for checking us out. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I plan on posting within the next week or 2 weeks, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.